There's a new hair restoration system that is attracting men who had never considered hair transplant. It's called the ARTAS robotic procedure, and it generates natural-looking outcomes with a new level of speed, precision, and accuracy. Here with more about the system is Dr. Terrence Keaney, a dermatologist at the Washington Institute of Dermatological Laser Surgery. Thank you so much for joining us to tell us about hair restoration. This is not a cream or a spray. This is a robotic procedure that you're actually running. Tell me more.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me. Yes, the ARTAS robotic procedure, what it does is it actually takes individual hair follicles into places in the areas where men are thinning. Now, this type of procedure has been around for decades, but traditionally they used to cut out a big strip of skin in the back of the scalp,
wow,
leaving a long linear scar. And the robot really kind of avoids that visible linear scarring while still providing that natural look in protecting the anterior hairline.
When people come in and they're concerned about baldness and hair restoration, what is the concern for them? Is it looking better, or is there a medical concern? Well,
actually, if you look at studies, the #1 cosmetic concern with men is hair loss, because it ages the male face more than anything else.
Really?
So studies have looked at, wrinkles and sun damage, but really a receding hairline will make a male look older than their stated age.
How common is this?
It's fairly common. 35 million Americans suffer from hair loss, and you look at it, it's a progressive condition. So 30-year-olds, around 30% will have hair loss, and you go to 60, 70-year-olds, 60 to 70% of them will have hair loss. So it's extremely common.
So this procedure is giving men a breakthrough in what is available to them. Tell us exactly what the procedure is. Is this like hair plugs as we used to know it, or is this completely different?
The technology of surgical hair restoration has really evolved, where we used to, take plugs where we would cut out a circular stretch of skin and put it in the thinning area.
That also sounds painful.
Exactly, but you would get that kind of doll's hair look where you get a clump of hair coming out. But unfortunately, those patients who had that procedure 20, 30 years ago are still walking around. Whereas the robot, what it does is it takes out individual hairs. Instead of a big clump of hairs, individual hairs are taken and placed in the areas of thinning, providing that natural look, because our hairs are growing individually. They're not growing in clumps. Right. And the robot really is able to do that efficiently and quickly, and that's really the advantage of this robotic system.
And this is not really found everywhere. This procedure is only found in the Washington area in your office.
Absolutely. So the device was FDA approved in 2011, 2012. There's only 100 in the world. Our practice is the only practice in Washington, D.C. that carries it, and so it's a really exciting, unique technology that men who suffer from hair loss would really benefit learning more about.
So if somebody wants new hair for Christmas, can they have that? Is it that fast? How long does the whole procedure take, and how quickly can people see results?
So the procedure is a half-day procedure. The results, the full benefit of the treatment is usually appreciated 9 months to a year later, because we're actually just moving the hair follicle. The hair follicle is what produces the hair, and it takes 9 months to a year for that hair to fully grow in. So it's a subtle process, which is nice for patients if they don't want everyone to know they have the procedure. So the hair slowly grows in over time, so it's not like they show up to work the next day and boom, there's a new head of hair.
They have your great head of hair.
Can't promise the world.
Thank you so much. Where can people find out more information?
They can go to our website, www.skinlaser.com, to learn more about it.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.